Hi, Assalamualaikum. Very good morning. We are Group 64 from cell 2102, right? And today we will do the SCL 8, 9,
Nine.
SCL 9. Okay. And we choose the question 3. That is
Healthier
healthier
breakfast.
breakfast. And first, my name is Muhammad Nazrin Muhammad Saidi.
Metric number.
Metric number 184412.
My name is Nur Atika Amran. Matric number 181776.
My name is Nur Afika binti Abdul Rahman, 182044.
And my name is Nur Lalatul Zahira binti Muhammad Junaid. My matric number is 183516. And our lecturer's name is Miss Sarah.
Okay, we start with you all first
Read the question.
question.
The question is suggest healthier food for breakfast. So what's your opinion? No.
I'm suggest to take fried noodle or fried rice with Milo. This food contains a lot of carbohydrate, especially came from the rice, and it provide a lot and enough energy for us to during sports, go work or attend class.
Before lunch.
It also contains vegetable, which provide vitamin and minerals for our health, uh, and
It's a complete meal for you, right?
yes, also contains protein from chicken. Yes, and Milo is a good beverage in the morning. You can uh, add with milk to have a strong bone and provide energy lah.
This is a healthy food for
Yeah,
you.
yes.
Why? Doesn't it contain?
A lot of
Doesn't it?
carbohydrate that can make you sleep at class
And
in the
when-
morning.
No, I don't think so because early in the morning we actually need a lot of energy. Otherwise we uh, sleep not feeling well. I think
Disrupt our job.
yes, I think we need to take a lot amount of meal in breakfast for breakfast.
But don't you think it's too oily?
Yes, I think when you fry the rice and you eat the fried noodle, it contains a lot of oil.
Depends on the
Cooker.
cooker lah.
So you suggest to cook own self or order it at any restaurant?
No, we if we eat at the stall, we can choose whether it's too much oily or um,
If we cook by own, we can adjust the
yeah.
amount of the oil.
yeah, if we have time, you know, if we don't have, choose. You have to choose which one. I don't know what to say. Yeah, lah.
I know.
And how about you, Nazri?
What's the breakfast that you are suggested for us?
Okay, I think I will take the sandwich. It's the mix of carbohydrate, protein, and the fiber.
Carbohydrate
What?
comes from what?
Bread.
What
From the
kind
bread.
of sandwich? Egg sandwich.
We can adjust the menu on the sandwich. We can add the chicken, maybe the egg or meat slice, and add with the salad, tomatoes, and put the maybe the little bit mayonnaise, or mayonnaise is content of protein, I think. Protein because it's made of egg. And fiber from the salad and carbohydrate on the bread itself, and we can drink it with milk or just plain water. For us, I think that's enough for me to wait until lunch.
Oh really? Doesn't guys always eat much,
I
but
think
you only have slices of sandwich.
not slice lah. Maybe the long 6 foot 6 foot 1 foot or 2 foot of sandwich. And if I have a time, I will make by myself. If not, I will buy from the store lah. It's like Subway or any cheaper way lah.
Okay, and in my opinion, I suggest oatmeal for a healthier breakfast because all of us know oatmeal is very healthy, right?
Yes.
You agree with me, right?
Yes.
Then oatmeal contains a lot of benefits. First, it is low calorie food. Other than that, it is cheap and maybe not very cheap lah, but it is easy to prepare because we just can buy it from the store and keep it for a long time. And then oatmeal also provide high level of fiber, low level of fat, and high level of protein, which is a complete meal for breakfast and give you energy for the whole day. This is my opinion.
You say it's low of calorie, and we use calorie to gain energy. So how to gain energy from that?
It contains low calories, so it stay in your stomach longer. And making you feel full longer, so you will have less hunger and cravings.
And I think the oats taste is not good.
Yeah,
So
but
how you improvise the menu?
you
for the
can
oats?
adjust it by yourself by adding a little bit of milk, or you can also add it with some Milo to give
Some taste, good
yeah.
taste.
But you have to adjust it lah.
Fruits.
For fruits, yes, fruit milk.
To balance the diet.
To balance diet. So, what about you, Afika?
In my opinion, the best food that we can consume for a healthy breakfast is the scrambled egg and a bread and or either a cereal, because as we know, the scrambled egg is consumed mainly by the American and the United States people, right? The Malaysian does not like to eat the scrambled egg because they eat that the scrambled egg does not give them the enough energy to do the work in the morning. But alamak, dia tak ada point pula panjang tu ni. Mati pause kejap.
But what? Maybe scrambled egg contain a lot of protein because it is from egg, right?
Yes. And scrambled eggs is rich of vitamin B5 that is needed by our body to repair the tissue and to replace the new tissue. And the bread, like Nazrin said, it source of carbohydrate that can supply the energy. And either for the kids that maybe they don't like to eat the scrambled egg with the bread, they can prefer to eat the cereal for their morning food or the breakfast. And as we know, there are many type of cereal that are sold in the supermarket, like the Cocoa Crunch, Honey Star, Milo, and various flavors. So the kids can consume the good vitamins, the good benefits from the cereal.
But the price of the cereal is expensive, right? For our formulation, that's why they don't eat cereal much, and that's why they eat maybe fried rice or other not healthy food, but it's cheaper than the cereal. And what do you think about that? How when we can educate our people?
I think when maybe when a parents know about
Benefit,
the benefits of the cereal, and the wife and the husband really penting tadi,
do you care?
really care about her child performance in the school in the morning, so they will consume the cereal for their kids, even if it's high cost, like you said.
Mm.
As a student, we sometimes we don't have much time to eat to take breakfast.
Mm.
So uh, so um, what type of food that you guys think it is uh, uh, apa?
Easy,
Easy.
easy for us to prepare.
Yeah, easy to
Right.
prepare, easy to eat, to to prepare lah.
For my opinion, I think a slice of bread with the kaya, and that's enough for me lah in the morning.
Only slice.
Or maybe 2 or 3 slice lah. We have class at the 8 and we wake up at 7:30.
You.
Ya Allah.
Not we, you.
Not lah. And actually we don't have any equipment, right, to fry the to, we don't have the fridge to store the food, and I think the cereal or the bread is the favorite choice for student lah.
Sometimes we eat biscuits.
Biscuits is and the
What type
3-in-1.
of biscuits?
Like the oat crunch that have the small packaging, so we can
Yes,
easy
yes,
to brought
easy
them in
to-
the class,
Yeah.
right?
It also contain a lot of nutrient maybe
Yeah.
because it is oat crunch, right? It is from the oat. So I agree with that. Then what do you think about the Malay tradition
Yes.
who eat they eat like nasi lemak for breakfast and kuih muih? Is it healthy?
For me, when I was study at Pantai Timur in Terengganu, they eat for breakfast they eat the heavier food like nasi dagang or nasi kerabu in the morning for breakfast. That's because they want enough energy to go to the sea, to go to have the fisheries. They have that's why they eat the heavier food to get enough energy until lunch or maybe the night at night. In that is the tradition at the Terengganu. And how about you all?
Maybe that is for those who have a heavy work, right?
Yes, heavy work. And
But-
this is become tradition. If you go there to the stall, they don't have
Don't
the
have fried noodle. What?
only nasi kerabu or nasi dagang.
Yes, nasi dagang, nasi kerabu,
With
chicken curry.
with chicken curry. That's actually give us enough energy, but it's too heavy. If we are the student or just a usual worker, actually we can get maybe the overweight. If we you all you all at your maybe your place or after the roti canai or nasi
Roti
lemak.
canai and nasi lemak. Yeah, maybe it is a tradition, right? Among the Malay, everybody eat roti canai and nasi lemak for their breakfast. I think roti canai is not really a healthy food because it contains a lot of calories, but that what Malays like to eat because it is delicious, right? So I think maybe they can have the roti canai or nasi lemak, but only several times in a week. In a week, maybe 2 to 3 times only they take the roti canai and nasi lemak for their breakfast. Other than that, maybe they should take like oatmeal or cereal or only toasted bread for their breakfast to balance their whole week diet food.
So if a Malaysian take nasi lemak or roti canai every day, what disease could the
They get.
Malaysian probably
First thing is high cholesterol lah.
high cholesterol.
Yes, that's the first thing, cholesterol. overweight,
Yes, heart problem, cardiovascular, obesity.
Yeah.
obesity.
Yes,
High blood
high blood
pressure.
pressure.
Actually,
Yes.
when you have the obesity, it will lead you to other disease.
Yes.
Right. If you have obesity, then you will have high cholesterol, and it
Yes.
will conduct you to heart problem, and other than that.
Just because when we eat a lot of fat, so the fat will block our the
Blood
supply
vessel.
the blood vessel. What about you guys? About the people who skip their breakfast, is it good for them? Because
No.
they thought they have no time to eat. They are very rushing to go to work. How about that?
For me, that's not a good practice. We should eat the breakfast because we need to apa, to gain attention, to gain attention what we doing, like we are study. We need the energy to focus in the lecture, and if we are hungry, I think that will affect our focus in the class lah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. And because if we skip our breakfast, we will tend to eat more in lunch for our lunch and for our dinner because we don't have our breakfast, so we feel more hungrier, and we will consume more food for the lunch, that which is not good because we should take a small amount of food semua, in each time for each our eat time. So it's not good for our health lah.
No, have you ever skipped the breakfast before?
Yeah, sometimes, but
How
I
do you
think
feel?
I feel very hungry. So I think if as a student, if we don't have time, we just take a slice of bread or just one packet of biscuits. It's already enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are in rushing, so there is no reason to skip breakfast. It also motivates us to always take care with our
Yeah.
meal, with our with
Health.
health. Yes. Yes.
You, Afika?
Like you all, I think we should not skip the breakfast because once we once we skip the breakfast, like Nazrin said, we cannot focus in the class and we feel weaker and we have no mood to enjoy the day that we should enjoy, and it can also affect our mood.
Yes.
I think because one of my friends, she likes to keep breakfast. She's a bad-tempered girl. She's easy to macam tu.
Oh, like that.
It can lead to gastric.
Yes.
Yes, gastric. Me. So, what else can we talk about healthy breakfast?
Breakfast.
How we can educate the children at school to eat their breakfast, because nowadays parents are busy going to work while they leave their children on their own to take breakfast. How we can educate or reminding them to take breakfast?
We can buy honey star or what cereal.
Cereal.
Cereal. Cocoa crunch. Put on the table and just they can serve by themselves. The important is we as a parent, we need to teach our children how to prepare it by ourselves. So it depends on us lah.
So Nazrin, how about you? If you are going to work early in the morning and your wife also going to work, so you leave your child alone in the house.
Actually, I will do the breakfast for my children because that's the responsible of parents, right?
Yeah.
You don't leave your child alone, hunger. And actually, sometimes the children does not does not want to eat the breakfast, right?
Mm.
And what we can make from that, we can actually uh, put the maybe the funny thing in the breakfast, right? The egg with the smile of like
To
that,
attract them.
to attract them to the
see
to eat
colorful.
the how you
Maybe for the children who is hard to take their breakfast, there is some supply vitamin that should additional vitamin that should be taken together with the breakfast, so it will increase the children's appetite. So they will eat their breakfast and consume and get energy for the whole day. That's my opinion. And maybe I don't think that people will leave their children
to take.
alone at home without taking any food, or maybe they have their maid, or they send their children to the what you call that?
Taska,
Taska in English.
nursery.
Nursery.
Nursery,
For them to take care of the children. So in the nursery, of course, they will provide the children with food.
Okay, I think that's all. We don't have any idea anymore to discuss about. And that's all from us. And bye.
Thank you.
See you in the class. Bye.